All right, we're live. Okay, I want to call this meeting to order. It's our our quarterly purchasing committee meeting. It's September 16th, 2025, 4:30 p.m. And first of all, we'll take roll. We have all members present but one. So that being said, we'll move on to your agenda should be in front of you. So I'll entertain a motion for somebody to approve this agenda, please.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Watkins,
I'll second.
seconded. And all in favor of approval of the agenda?
Aye.
Ayes have it. So if you would look at your minutes on the back, read over them carefully, see if anything's would be modified. If you finished, I'd entertain a motion to approve those minutes from the previous meeting.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Watkins,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Hodge. All in favor of approval of these meetings?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. So I have something here real quick. It's brought to my attention.
I have a question.
Okay.
It's got Tim Brown second down here at the bottom, but it doesn't show him at the top, so. It is present
I mean, that'd be a
on that.
Yeah, that'd be a typo.
typo with secretary says a,
Was he here?
No, he wasn't up top. It
Okay.
probably should have been Joe Meyer. I'll correct him and bring it next meeting.
That's fine, I was just trying to figure out who was on the commission.
Yeah, 'cause up top it was just Jimmy, Joe Mike, and myself.
Okay, that's what I had.
And then Dennis and you and Chad and John was here.
all right, so it was brought to my attention that some of these minutes didn't have was approved. So if you would look over those meetings from 12/4/23, look over those real quick and pass them down. I got one copy, so, and that's from 5/8/24. That's from 11/19. Hand that down to Dennis.
Wow.
Mariana.
Oh.
Are those copies of the same thing or
Oh,
different?
different meetings.
Wow, at least didn't get approved.
Those are from 5/8/11/19. That copy is. Twelve four 23, 5/8/24, 11/19/24. Oh, 11/19/24.
That's what these are. These are letters. All right, did you have three?
Yeah, there was three of them, yeah. Yeah, 5/8 and, so, excuse me,
Oh, just
5/8/24,
5/8,
yeah.
12/4.
Yeah,
And then we've got 11/8 and 19 in our packet.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to abstain on this one because I wasn't there.
All right, so I'd like to have a motion to approve the minutes from 12/4/23 that you just looked over. And I'd entertain a motion to approve those.
Motion to
Second.
Motion to approve, the second. All in favor of the 12:04:23 minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. You also looked over 5/8/2024 minutes. Entertain a motion to approve those minutes too, please.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Watkins. I think Joe Mike, that was the one
I'm,
you missed, right?
I'm gonna abstain because I
He's
missed
gonna
that one.
abstain from that. All right, I'll second that motion. All in favor of the 5/8/2024 minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And 11/19/2024 minute meetings.
That's the one we already approved.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. All right, so moving on to, public comments. Any public comments? John, you got anything over there? You're smiling. Nothing? Okay, all right. Moving on down to 6A, Sheriff's Department surplus. Frank, I'll turn it over to you.
Sheriff's Department has some items they would like to be declared surplus and put out for public sale. We've got 19 vehicles that I have a list of that I'll turn over of various vehicles. I think most of these are seized vehicles, it looks like. Those need to be declared surplus, and then I have a total of 342 firearms that need to be declared surplus and sold. We'd like to sell them, do like we have in the past, get with, I guess, Jonathan and have them put on display for a set day that me and Carrie can take them and have them out for the vendors to come look at, or the proposed bidders. Put it as notice that they have one day for inspection and come look at it. And then that way they can come and look at it and then prepare their bid and do it that way. So.
Are these taken in the process of,
Yeah, they would be various, whether it be surplus through either seizures or court case through evidence.
Okay.
I don't think any of them are, I looked through the list, I don't think any of them are ones that we bought that were used. I don't think so. Like some of our old patrol cars, I didn't see anything on there that looked
No.
like one of any of our old patrol cars.
okay. Thank you.
So,
The same thing with the firearms?
Oh, them's all seized.
Okay,
Yeah, them's all seized guns.
okay.
that being said, does anybody want to make a motion to declare this stuff from the Sheriff's Department surplus?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Joe Mike, second, Frank Watkins. All in favor of this stuff being declared surplus? Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. Okay,
Did you have a list?
I do.
right here.
That goes to you. I wasn't gonna burn trees down to make
No, that's
50
fine.
copies, so I figured we'd pass it around, and when it ended up, it could go to y'all.
Oh, okay.
So Frank, all your stuff's now surplus.
Thank you.
All right, moving over to county surplus. Turn it over to,
Okay, I want to introduce, if you don't know, Jonathan Slater, who thankfully has been promoted to our purchasing agent. So he'll be coming here, not me, in the future.
Congratulations, Jonathan.
I wanted everybody to have a face to him, and so you would know. You know, it all, purchasing was moved back to my office back in October, so, we're working through several things, getting things cleaned up, and, so he'll be doing that, and I just wanted to introduce him to everybody. Joe McCod, Julie Hollinsworth, you know Frank.
Hi, how are you?
and
Nice to meet you.
Lynn, and,
so Jonathan, what do you got you wanting
All right.
surplus?
So, I have, just take one, pass it down. The top 4 pages are from fiscal year '25, and this is what we either sold, obsolete, things that different departments have gotten rid of in one way or another, and they need to be declared surplus so that we can truly finish getting rid of them. Then I have, there's a sheet that says memo. There are two other items that need to be declared surplus that are in this year's. So that's gonna be a front end loader for rural solid waste and a GMC Yukon for accounts and budgets that we plan on selling.
I noticed, excuse me, I noticed that there were several that have already been sold, like the Asset 2808, the 2007 Chevrolet Tahoe on the first page.
Yes.
And it's already says sold,
Yes.
so it's already gone?
Yes.
Okay, but we're just declaring it surplus?
Correct.
To clear up that transaction?
Exactly.
Okay.
What is a Dell Optimix 350 mini tower?
That's a
Computer.
Computer.
Mini tower.
When it says obsolete, does that probably mean that it cannot be repaired or serviced?
More
Would
than
it-
likely, and it's probably something that we've actually already replaced.
Okay.
So, for example, a lot of these computers are just sitting back in the storage room right now, that we've taken those down and replaced them with new ones.
Okay. And we don't have a secondary spot where they could be used, like in some of our libraries or things like that, where they could use it to catalog things or use them there?
Not that I would.
Like the
know.
copier or things like that?
Sure, but, yeah, I would say these, well, and the libraries have already replaced, some of these are from the
Right,
libraries.
okay.
So, they've already been replaced as well.
Okay.
A lot of them was because we had to go to Windows 11.
Right,
Some of them, they wouldn't support it, and we had to,
yeah.
that's where quite a few of those are from this past year.
Yeah, Microsoft stopped supporting Windows 10.
Yes. Some people had 7. So, yeah.
Got anything else, Mr. Hodge? All look good?
Everything else looks straightforward.
I'd entertain a motion to declare this stuff surplus.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Hodge, second by Mr. Watkins. All in favor of surplusing this stuff, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, alrighty. Moving on. Anything else? Mr. Slater, got anything else?
No, thank you.
How about our, how about rural solid waste surplus?
That was just that front end loader.
That's it?
That's all I had for them,
Okay, for some reason I
at
had that
least that I'm
separated.
aware of, so.
Okay, alright, good deal. Being said, the last minute Dennis rolled in here with some stuff at the industrial park, and I didn't even get it on the, agenda, but our director is here. Annie, what do you got for us?
So, in 2022, I think it was, here, is that better?
There you
Okay.
go.
In 2022, Dill Construction came to us and wanted to know if we had any land that we would sell to them for development, but we let them know that all industrial property in the county and the cities are only used for industrial development, right? So fast forward to this year, and he has a project that he would like to purchase this land for. It is a manufacturer that would build a 50,000 square foot building and add 25 new jobs to the park. In the 6 years that I've been there, I've never had one request for proposal for 4 acres or 5 acres of usable land. It's just, and then especially ones that are gonna be boxed in, there's nowhere to expand. So the parcel that we are proposing sits between a sewer easement, like where the sewer runs into the park, so you can't build over that. And then Sayee is on the other side, can't build over that, or on their land. And then if you look at the maps that I provided, you can see where the contour, these are 10-foot contour lines. So there's a cliff that drops back there. So there's really nowhere to go even behind them. It is truly a landlocked parcel. So I submitted to my board, my Park Development Committee and my Marketing Support Committee have both looked at this. And they also agree this is probably the best amount of jobs and fund and capital investment we're gonna get for these 4 acres. Deal Construction's built in the Interstate Industrial Park. They've been great partners for us. Every time they have a new tenant, they let us know, they keep us up to date, their property stays clean, they take care of it. So everything we've know, they're great tenants. We did ask Mr. Dill to complete a survey that would tell us just like we would for any other project, right? Like we sent him a blank request for information. He filled it in on what their utility needs would be, on the building specs, all of those types of things, and we made sure that those fit into our covenants and restrictions. All of those boxes are checked. He's already checked with Code's office to see if there's anything he needs to look at with them on what he plans to do with it. I've not gotten anything back from Kurt that says he needs any kind of variances or anything like that. It's all pretty standard. So that is the proposal. What most of the time for industrial development, part of an incentive package would be a land discount. We did not necessarily offer Mr. Dill a land discount. We've recently changed all of the pricing for industrial land for if it is a certified site, which means all of the due diligence is done, the studies are done, it is build ready, utilities are all to the site, it's been visited by Austin Consulting. I mean, there's a forever long list, right? If we have a certified site, we moved the price per acre up to $40,000 an acre. And for uncertified sites, we moved it to $30,000 an acre. Discussing this with my board, we really didn't want to get the county stuck with land that they couldn't use. So when you look at your maps, you can see like on this bluff right here, I mean, it literally just kind of drops off the back. No one is ever going to be able to build anything with that. We don't see the need to be kind of stuck with that. So our proposal was we sell him all 14 acres for the price of the 5 usable acres at $30,000 an acre. So we've offered it at $150,000 for the 5 acres. So.
But he'll get the whole 14
But he'll
acre
get the whole
tract.
14 acre tract, yes. So you have a map in front of you that shows the entire parcel. It shows you the 5 usable acres and the 8 that are really not usable. There's not any access to those acres. But they didn't have a problem with buying all of them if they had to own, to pay for what they could use.
So your board liked this and
Yes.
agreed to it?
Yes. So this will officially go to my board for approval, the full board approval tomorrow at our board meeting. Right now, it comes to you with the recommendation of the Marketing Support Committee. And those meeting minutes have already been written, approved, signed, and all. So,
Tell me again the type of business.
they're like a bottling manufacturer,
Okay.
so it'll be somebody that comes in and does bottling and distribution.
And they're gonna have up to 30 employees?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When it comes to the property tax, are they gonna be paying only on the 5 acres or the whole 14?
We haven't discussed any kind of a pilot, so they would pay on the full 14.
Okay.
They will own all 14 and they won't have a pilot in place. Like, we feel like the 30,000 an acre for the 5 acres is incentive enough for them. For 25 jobs, I think that's pretty good, which it could be eventually more depending on if this tenant moves on and somebody else comes in. So, but I don't know that will happen. I mean, he's building this built to suit pretty much for this particular industry, so. And they're excited, they're ready, they're asking every day, like, how much longer till we can
we
keep moving, so.
Where they're making improvements in engineering and everything, building, so that 8 acres back there might become usable one of these days with different engineering. And I know what that is, I've seen it out there, so I know what
Yeah, so, and it may, but as of right now, there's not really any
Right.
access to it. And we have cleared a lot more, like we've cleared in the last year 80 additional acres in that park for future development. Right now, we've cleared it for agriculture. It's been added onto our farming license. So our farmers get to use it for the next 3 years minimum. And then we'll start working on trying to get that land certified as well. I mean, it was all the same big parcel, so I kind of feel if the center one can be certified, it's probably all the same dirt. We're gonna find pretty much the same stuff, so we should be able to get it certified. But that'll take a few years. So at least for the next 5 years, it's not really accessible, and I don't foresee that we'll build any roads back there that's
Okay.
gonna give him an access point, so.
No potential planning for that.
There's no planning for it. I mean, like I said, if you look at the lines, I mean, the sewer runs right kind of adjacent to it and down through there. I just cannot envision that they're ever gonna use that for anything, but
Okay.
So is the industrial board wishing to keep the 150,000 in their fund? Or is it going to general debt?
I mean, I would think it would just go to general debt, doesn't typically, I mean, we've not received funding from any other land that I've sold.
Well, we've let y'all keep it in the past.
Okay.
When there's going to be some more infrastructure improvements or anything like that.
Mhm.
You know, the joint park is paid for. We don't owe any debt on the joint park. I just wanted to.
Well,
John?
if it's an option to like put it in an account that we can use for infrastructure in the future if we need it, just like we kind of have in the interstate park, like that wouldn't be a bad idea in my opinion, because I mean, the thing is eventually the roads do have to be maintained. As more industry comes in, more lights have to go up. I mean, there's always something that's got to be improved. We're going to have due diligence studies when we go to certify the rest of the park,
Right.
which we want to do because, I mean, that changes the price of what we can sell it by for a lot. So,
So I just
so,
state
Yeah.
that if y'all want to let them retain the 150 in the industrial board fund, which is not the county general debt service.
mhm.
You just need to put that in your motion. So that-
Which, if that's the route that you go, we can set it aside in a different balance so it doesn't get sucked into anything else. Like we would have a
Right,
separate
just
account
restrict it
that's,
for- yeah.
we have a debt services account that it could go in to just sit for future development for this park alone.
So the pros and cons of this could be at least 30 people working there. That could be at probably at least a $2 million payroll, right?
Right.
On the low end.
Yeah. Yeah, we have minimum wages that usually have to be met, so that's even part of the discussion. We don't really sell any land to anybody that pays pretty much less than $20 an hour starting. So it's gotta fall somewhere between 18 and 23. 18's the bottom number. You know, we like
So,
it to be a little more.
What's on the
than
property
20.
right now? Has it got crops on it right now?
No, there's
Nothing on it?
nothing on it right now.
Just growed up?
The farmer did not farm it this year, he's just keeping it mowed.
So
He only farmed the center site this
So
year.
a $2 million payroll on that place is probably better than the weeds growing out there, right?
I would agree,
Okay.
yes.
How about what you got on the pros and cons? What do you think?
I think it'd be all right. I think it'd be okay to leave the money in their account for future development or for infrastructure improvements.
Like a capital
Yeah, like a capital.
resource
Mm-hmm.
for future. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
How about you, Mr. Hodge?
Yeah, I would like, that sounds like a reasonable, because we're gonna be receiving, the purchase price and then property tax, and then so we could use those monies to fund that
Thank
maintenance
you.
account, whatever you wanna call it,
Yeah, well, thank you.
for infrastructure.
So, that being said, we're looking for a motion to approve this draft proposal, leaving that money in that account. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
So I'll entertain that motion. to approve the draft proposal of that.
I think Dennis is gonna talk.
Dennis, you need to,
No, I just turned my microphone on.
okay.
Do you have the draft?
Did you discuss the sale price?
Yes, sir.
I just have the pictures. Was there,
I think we only had
okay,
a
is
couple
there extra?
copies.
copies?
Yes, I've got one for you. Documents like our committee meetings and stuff, we can get you those as well, like our.
The committee meeting would be good.
Sure.
And put all that together.
I would second your motion. With those funds.
You know, I don't think we have, we don't have, who, make a motion?
That's fine.
Make a motion?
I'll make it.
All right, Frank's made a
So,
motion.
I'll make it.
Second to Mr. Hodge.
Yeah.
All in favor of that motion to approve the draft proposal, say
So
aye.
the motion will be that, approve the sale of the land to Deal Construction and the proceeds to be placed in the,
Yeah,
industrial park funds for, infrastructure improvement.
that's correct.
Okay. All right.
Aye.
Good.
Aye.
I vote yes.
Everybody in favor?
Affirmative.
Any opposed? None being? Passed. So, moving on, any new business? Anybody have anything? Any new business, Mariana, that you know of? Mr. Watkins?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Got a lot done today. Alrighty, we'll, guess we won't set a time and date for our next meeting, cause we don't know, but
When do you normally meet?
when's.
It's always been as needed, hasn't it?
Yeah, as needed.
Oh,
When something comes up, so
okay.
if you'll, whenever you have something come up, you need to talk to, Benton, he's got some stuff coming up, so probably next month, but Benton said he'd get with me, some stuff from the road department, so.
Okay. Yeah, because, I think you mentioned today, you kind of wanted to have it quarterly, at least at a minimum.
Right, yeah, at a minimum, I'd say do it quarterly.
We can have it set for quarterly and just if nothing's up,
Just cancel it.
we can if have to, but surely we'll have something quarterly
So
anyway.
next one, December.
So,
It's 5 o'clock, is 5 o'clock good for you?
Yeah.
It's my fault, I thought it was at 4.
Tell you, from now, we'll go at 5 o'clock, so.
Yeah.
All right, that being said, look for a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
second.
Hodge, second by Mr. Watkins, all in favor of adjournment.
Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thanks, everybody, for coming. See you maybe in December.
I'm gonna fix that door too. And in the meetings, it squeaks and it slams, it squeaks, and that drives me crazy.